So Bayern Munich win their first title of the season. They are winter champions. Is it even worth having a second half of the season though? A 4-0 win at Bavarian neighbours Augsburg was enough for Bayern to secure their first title of the season, the so-called Herbstmeisterschaft, Winter Championship. There isn't that much logic in it because it's not really a title and it's not autumn either, but it is ominous because 16 out of 19 times that Bayern have been Herbstmeister before, they went on to win the trophy proper. With 2 games to go before the winter break, they're still undefeated. They've only conceded 3 goals and the gap between them and the next in line, Wolfsburg, is 9 points. That's bigger than the gaps in Italy, Spain and England combined. So what can be done against the red hegemony in the Bundesliga? Well, other teams can of course try to get better results, or maybe Bayern will slow down eventually, but it doesn't look like it at the moment because the mentality, as Pep Guardiola has said, is unbelievable. You would have expected a team full of World Cup winners to maybe slow down a little bit, but no, they want to win, 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 and they are patently good enough to do just that. What's truly frightening is that Bayern haven't even had anything like a full team out in recent months. Javi Martinez, Thiago Alcantara, Bart Stuber, Alaba, Lahm, all out injured, all primed to come back in the new year to do even more damage to the rest of the competition. Bayern are very much in a different league this year, and maybe they should be in a quite literal sense. The rest of the Bundesliga certainly not big enough for them at the moment. Hamburg against Stuttgart is the battle of the fallen giants on Tuesday. Only 3 points separate 18th place Stuttgart from Hamburg in 14th, and it's the worst attack, 9 on the Hamburg side, against the second worst defence with Stuttgart 32. Something's got to give. In this very strange season, it increasingly looks as if one of the big names will bite the bullets, and this is going to be very much a 6-pointer to see who can avoid that fate. Do you remember the crazy goal antics from TSG Hoffenheim last season? They were the goal scoreriest team in the whole of Europe, averaging more than 4 goals in every game they were involved with. Well, those days seem to be back now. 24 conceded, 24 scored after 16 games, and they're welcoming Leverkusen, who are third, and looking increasingly as if Roger Schmidt, the new coach, is getting his way. Should be an absolute cracker that on Wednesday night. Lucien Favre's Foles are proving to have a lot of staying power. They're still 4th going into the winter break, and they're hosting Werder Bremen, who've already changed the manager but haven't quite yet picked up any momentum under new coach Viktor Skripnik. Gladbach have had trouble beating teams above them, but Werder Bremen down in 17th should prove easy pickings. 3 points for the home side, methinks. The big game on Wednesday though is Dortmund hosting VfL Wolfsburg. The Wolves are still doing really well, 2nd in the Bundesliga, 9 points behind Bayern, but Dortmund are in all sorts of trouble after the 9th defeat of the season has left them yet again in the relegation zone. The pressure is incredible, Jurgen Klopp has said, and of course Wolves can ramp up their pressure even more if they take as much as a point away from Signal Iduna Park. The main problem for Dortmund is scoring 15 goals in 16 games tell their own story. Is it just Robert Lewandowski being missed? I think it goes a little bit deeper than that. But certainly the lack of a regular goal scorer has hurt BVB's chances. There's also an interesting subtext or two here. Kevin De Bruyne was very much wanted by Dortmund but opted to go for Wolfsburg, who could offer more money and better prospects in the starting 11. German newspapers have started writing about a nightmare scenario where the big names, the Dortmunds, the Stuttgarts, the Hamburgs, are being replaced by smaller, newer, but perhaps also smarter clubs. In any case, this is a must-win for Dortmund, who have been very decent on their own patch but need these points to have any sort of reasonable winter break. Well, that's it for today. I hope you had fun. I certainly did. And don't forget, you can leave your comments below, subscribe to this channel, and also check out the videos from our European competitors. See you soon.